Hi CHW fans and Facebook friends, it's Nikky here with my 11th Q&A. So I have quite a few questions today. I'm going to try and get through them as quick as possible. And also I just wanted to mention thank you guys for my 10th video, got over 100 views. Let's try and do better for this one. So I'm going to start off with a few wrestling questions, and then I'm going to have some personal questions. So to start off, I'm going to answer a couple of questions by Ray Carson. He asked, what's your favorite CHW match? Technical-wise, one of my favorite matches is Agent Exile versus Suede Savard from Season 4. It's a grudge match. They just tore it up. They were really good. Technically, it was a great match. Lots of weapons. Somebody goes through a table. You should check it out. It's really good. He also asked, besides winning a title, what do you want to do in CHW? I've always wanted to be involved in some sort of like career match. Career versus career, or career for title kind of thing. I'd love to end somebody's career, or, just be in one of those high-intense matches. Christopher Davison asked, how did you find out about CHW, and why did you want to join? How I found out about it was kind of weird. I sort of knew one of the referees from previous videos. He sort of introduced me to a few things, and then I saw the Facebook page. I sent in my video. It was sort of like a little audition video. CHW Backyard got back to me, and then I ended up flying out to go do a tryout match with Suede Savard. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And then fans voted me in. And the why did you want to join? Well, I've always wanted to be a wrestler. This was the perfect opportunity. This is the first time a wrestling company actually got back to me, so it was a perfect way to get in. Christian Stonder asked, how does one go about joining CHW? Well, I kind of just told you. I put a video on their Facebook page and I got responded to. I had to fly out at my own expense to go do the tryout match. Since then I've been, pretty much staying in the areas where the matches are happening, and so that's pretty much how you go about it. Just send in your audition video. A person who wanted to stay anonymous but wanted to go by the name Ace asked if you could pick any one member of the CHW roster to be your tag team partner, who would it be? I would like to choose Agent Exile as a partner. Me and him have got to talking, we're pretty good friends backstage now, and I think we'd make a pretty good tag team. I'm sort of small, he's a bigger guy, but I'm tall and pretty fast, so I think we'd make a pretty good tag team. Gianna Rasius, sorry if I mispronounced your name, said, what is your favorite CHW stipulation? It's kind of hard to choose a favorite. There's a lot of matches that are really good. As far as CHW specific stipulations, there was a mystery box match, which had Matt Rage, Agent Exile. I can't remember the other person who was in it, but it was a really good match. If you haven't seen it, I believe that one's also in Season 4, so go check it out. There was a Barry Blood match between Cristo Diablo and Suede Savard. A CHW original type match, and very, very, very crazy. I would check that one out too. And as far as the other things, I really like the Pyro Man matches. Agent Exile took on Bruiser in one. If you haven't seen it, go check out that one too. But as for my favorite, I'd probably go with the Mystery Box. A lot of interesting things in there. She also asked, who is your favorite CHW wrestler? I've mentioned his name a few times already, but I really like Agent Exile. He's very underrated, and I think he deserves to be shown a lot more, or to get more views. He's kind of funny to watch, he's good technically, he's strong. I can vouch for that. That's part of the Scramble match. So yeah, he's my favorite. Gianna and Ray Carson also asked your favorite WWE wrestler. It didn't have a past or present thing, so I'm going to go with Bret the Hitman Hart. He was my favorite WWF wrestler. If you were going to go more current, I'd probably have to go with someone like Daniel Bryan, who's probably most exciting. Although I'm really liking Sami Zayn right now, who's on NXT. And then Ray Carson asked who your favorite pro wrestlers currently are. Well, as I just mentioned, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, who's in TNA, he's pretty fun to watch. I'm not sure if Christopher Daniels still wrestles. He was like the Fallen Angel. He was also in TNA. Very, very good wrestler. Technically sound, good high-flying moves. Ray Carson also asked, what do you think of the Divas division in WWE? Really, what Divas division? I mean, you have AJ Lee, who's champion. She kind of just skips around. Recently, a lot of her matches have been really sloppy. And as far as Divas, I mean, Brie and Nikki, whatever, they're not really that great. They just need something better. Tito Carlstrom asked, do you think that Kane would make a good general manager for like Raw or just WWE in general? I'm going to say no. His character changes far too much for him to be believable as a general manager, or for him to even be believable as a monster. He's just not GM material. Silas Diaz asked, what's your favorite WWE tag team? This one's a hard one to answer, because there's two that I particularly like, which are the Usos and the Primetime Players. I'd like to say that I like the Real Americans, but the only thing I like about them is Zeb Coulter. So I'm probably going to go with the Primetime Players. High energy, very exciting. I don't like the stuff they've been doing with them recently, but still a pretty good team. And Kristen Sonder again asked, would you between the two, would you choose ROH or WWE? I've been watching some ROH matches recently, and honestly, I'm not impressed. There was a tag team championship match that I saw that was it was a mess. The referee didn't do anything. The tag teams weren't doing jack all, so they're no fun. I would have to go with WWE. At least the matches are exciting, if but a little predictable. It's still pretty entertaining. So now I'm going to move on to the personal questions. Ray Carson asked, at what age did you start liking wrestling? Honestly, for as long as I can remember. My first earliest memories are probably like around 4 years old. I used to watch Brett and Owen. There was a Patriot at the time, and a bunch of other wrestlers that I used to like. He asked, do you collect wrestling DVDs? No, I do not. I'm not a big DVD fan because, well, I've already seen the matches. I already know who won. So there's not really a point for me in picking up a DVD. And yes, who's your favorite pro athlete? I'm not big on pro athletes. I don't really know much about other sports per se. So honestly, I really can't answer that one right now. Maybe I'll answer it in a future video. Joshua Schutz asked, what is your favorite video game? I have a few that I like. I've liked the Elder Scrolls series since Oblivion and Skyrim, so I'm a big fan of Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. I'm also a big fan of the Dragon Age series. I've been playing those like non-stop. I'm even playing it currently, right now. Silas asked, what's your favorite band? I touched on this last Q&A episode, where I was talking about Sonata Arctica. They're a really cool band, you should check them out. They have a few good songs like Kingdom for a Heart, which is pretty good. And the stuff on their newest album is really good too, you should check it out. Edward Ludwig asked, if you were to compete in any other sport other than wrestling, what would it be? In the past, as a child, I used to play soccer, and that's pretty much the only sport that I have experience in, so more than likely I would play soccer. And finally, to finish it up, I have one question from Melissa Racine, which is, what is your favorite pet or animal? Personally, I have 2 cats and 2 rabbits. Personally, my favorite type of pet is a dog, but in the place where I live, dogs are not allowed. So that would be why I have the cats and the bunnies. They have their own cages and whatnot. The cats roam around free, but they're small animals, so they don't make too much noise or anything. So that's pretty much my Q&A for today, guys. So check out my YouTube channel, add me on Facebook if you'd like, check out CHW Backyard, their Facebook, their YouTube. I'm going to upload a video next Monday, so if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. And I'm going to try to put the links to the matches that I talked about in the description, so you can check them out if you'd like. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Keep safe. Bye.